The following is a presentation of ABC 27 Sports.
Live from Tracy Hall, ABC 27 Sports and Advanced Hoops brings you high school sports live. Tonight it's our opening games of the year, and it's a girls-boys doubleheader as Susquehanna Township takes on Bishop McDevitt. Hi everybody, I'm Greg Mace together with Charlie Fortney and the coach Todd McCall. This is the final set of games here at Bishop McDevitt High School before they move to a new building. Tracy Hall opened in 1950. Charlie, you didn't play back then, but you played in a lot of games for Steel High here. A lot of great tradition, a lot of great history with Bishop McDevitt basketball in this great old gymnasium.
Oh, there's a lot of history here. It's not always been good history for me. Coach Rao was great at teaching the box and one, but I will say tonight was a great selection. The number one, number two in the boys game going at each other, and the girls is going to be a barn burner. It's going to be a great game here tonight at Tracy Hall, one of the last games in this facility. All
right, let's talk about the girls matchup, Susquehanna Township, Bishop McDevitt. This is the first game for both of these teams. A lot of schools have already played 2 games so far. What do you look for in this game tonight?
Well, they're basically both going to get out and try to run and shake things up. It's 2 young teams that have a lot of girls back that are looking to just find themselves. And I think they're real excited to be on television and have the chance to showcase that youth. Both coaches excited about the rebuilding process. But I think Susquehanna has an advantage in a Tanner Turner Rush coming back. She has just a great court presence. But who knows? We're at McDevitt. You never know what's going to happen with the Lady Crusaders.
All right, Susquehanna Township has a great girls basketball tradition, won a state championship back in the 80s. Todd McCall, what are the keys to the game for Susquehanna Township tonight?
Well, for Coach Dennison's team, first of all, they need to get out in the alley and get out in the alley and run. Push the ball, score over 50 points, and I can guarantee you they're going to come out and press full court and make some mistakes happen for the Crusaders, and that would be the positive for Susquehanna.
Bishop McDevitt, also a great, rich basketball tradition for the girls back in the 80s. Jack Messenger, their new coach, trying to rebuild. What are some of the keys to the game for the Crusaders?
Well, first of all, my big opinion is keep this score in the 40s. Julie Dennison's team can score quickly. I think they've got to keep that tempo down a little slower. I know they want to get out in the outlets and in the lanes. Also, mix their defenses. Give some different looks to Coach Dennison's team. It's the first game of the season. Anything can happen, but welcome to the Keystone. What a great division.
All right, it's our first games of the season. High School Sports Live. We kick off our 4th year of high school basketball here on ABC 27. It's the Bishop McDevitt girls and the Susquehanna Township girls next here on ABC 27.
Hey folks, I've never met anyone who didn't love a bargain. At Ollie's Bargain Outlet, you'll find brand name merchandise at up to 70% off the fancy store prices. We scour the world to find closeouts, package changes, overruns, bargains on Mattel, Black & Decker, Ortho, Mohawk, Bissell, Random House, and more.
New bargains arrive daily, but when they're gone, they're gone. Visit ollies.us for a store near you. Ollie's.
Good stuff, cheap!
You don't think about physical therapy until you need it. When an injury occurs, think Select Physical Therapy. Select leads the way in providing patients with clinical expertise using the latest medical research and techniques. Our team provides physical and hand therapy, pre- and post-surgery, work injury rehabilitation, and much more. With several locations in the Harrisburg area, let Select return you to activity at home, work, or play. Select Physical Therapy. Recovery starts here.
United Concordia Dental has been insuring Central Pennsylvania for over 40 years. Whether you're looking for group, family, or individual coverage, United Concordia has the right plan to fit your specific needs. United Concordia also prides itself on its commitment to the community through its efforts to arrange free dental services for the underserved and its charitable contributions throughout the area. United Concordia not only takes care of your smile, we give you something to smile about.
Think about it. What could you do with $3,600? That's how much you'll save on a brand new 2013 Ford Escape this month only at Hoffman Ford, Harrisburg's premier Ford dealer. Yes, right now Hoffman is taking $3,600 off the redesigned Ford Escape with an athletic new look, plus hands-free power liftgate, My Ford Touch electronics interface, and more. Nobody gives you the selection, service, and Central PA's best Ford deals like Hoffman Ford. Online at hoffmanford.com.
Nice crowd on hand here at Bishop McDevitt High School. Greg Mace, Charlie Fortney, Todd McCall. One of the final games here at Bishop McDevitt. Opened at 1950 for basketball. $400,000 project, and considered at the time Harrisburg's most modern sports plant for basketball games. Has a stage area. But we were over here today, and they are looking to leave quickly. I know they're excited to move into a new building.
Well, and the crowd, Greg, this place is already packed for the girls' game. That's what's nice about the rivalries. We get a chance, the girls get a chance to play in front of a big crowd.
Bishop McDevitt is in the home white. Susquehanna Township is in the red. We're getting set to tip it off here at Tracy Hall. And Township wins the toss. Dahlia Graves is a junior. And a quick foul out front.
Yeah, Jackie Corrigan fouls Shayla Lee. Shayla Lee, the daughter of Dwan Lee, head coach of Harrisburg High girls basketball, team captain this year. Dwan in the stands. Harrisburg's off tonight.
A famous name in sports in our area.
And Dwan Lee played at McDevitt High School and was Big 15 2 times.
Big star. Crusaders come away with the early rebound. Jackie Corrigan, Colleen Druby. No hold not called. And a whistle on a foul.
Both teams coming out early, aggressive, and the referees are making a statement early that they're going to be on top of the game. Look for Colleen Druby, 35 for McDevitt, to be a factor for them. She's versatile. She's 6'1". She can hit the outside jumper. That's going to be important for McDevitt to get her involved in the game if they're going to have a chance to hang with this very athletic and fast Susquehanna Township team.
Annie Hine, Jeff Proctor, and Bob Ribick are our officials tonight.
Annie's one of our High School Sports Live regulars.
I was kidding her. I said, look, I got a TV crew. We got the TV crew in the boys' game as well. We familiar with a lot of our great officials here out of the Mid-Penn Conference helping us out. A little sloppy play here in the early going. The first minute of play here from McDevitt High School. There is no score. Still no score as Druby's shot goes over the basket. Played a minute 15 of a scoreless first quarter. Reminder, we've got another game coming up, the boys game. Susquehanna Township, Bishop McDevitt, the first of 27 live high school broadcasts this year.
Yeah, I get tired thinking about that, Greg.
A lot of them are double headers. You don't have to be with me that many nights, don't worry.
Well, at least we do not have to play. I don't have to play in that many games. Then it would be really tiring.
Shayla Lee. Graves saved it. In the paint, nice move. Paulette Williams has the first 2 points of the game.
Yeah, Paulette is a senior. She's come a long way from one year to the next.
Rachel Corrigan's shot falls short.
Talking to Coach Julie Denniston before the game, the Lady Indians had some of the best attendance to the off-season open gyms that they've ever had. She's just excited about her ball club because they're such a hard-working group of girls with a great attitude.
McDevitt can't get it to fall, and we'll have a foul back down at this end. That's a great point about the off-season because this is now a 12-month of the year sport. I mean, you got to keep working to keep up with the other teams now in high school basketball.
Yeah, and most coaches are doing it. They're in summer leagues. They're doing open gyms. Just some schools have a disadvantage because the schools rely on several of the boys or the girls to play multi-sports. But some of the workouts that Susquehanna Lady Indians were doing were at 6:37 in the morning over the summer. And talking to John Denniston, Julie's husband, he said they were getting an average of 16 to 18 girls out in the morning in the summer. That's amazing. Demi's
shot won't fall. Still just 2 points in almost the opening 3 minutes here from Bishop McDevitt High School. Glad you're with us tonight on ABC 27. Corrigan hits.
Well, and the Corrigan name is like part of the staples here at Tracy Hall, so it's appropriate to see Jackie Corrigan, very good shooter, pop it, because the Corrigans are known. Johnny Corrigan, Ryan Corrigan. There's a Rachel Corrigan on the team. There's a Patrick Corrigan that played in the JV game. There's a Corrigan to your right, to your left, behind you. It's just a McDevitt Crusader name.
Graves, a little reach-in foul right there. Well, a lot of great basketball here over the years, and I certainly date back to the days at Bishop McDevitt with the girls, and some great rivalries with Harrisburg, actually I should say with Trinity over the years, and one of their great players has been the longtime head coach at Marquette University, Terry Mitchell, who was a terrific player here in the 80s.
Tanner Rush was off on the three-point shot, but look for Tanner Rush to be a steadying force for Susquehanna. She started as a freshman last year, only a sophomore right now. Actually the program has it wrong. She is a junior, but started as a sophomore last year. She's probably the most experienced player on the court for Susquehanna Township.
Corrigan has the first four, and another steal by McDevitt. Crusaders out on the break. Slapped away. Good heady defense here, and the Crusaders, who only had one win last year, they've struggled. Jack Messenger said, listen, this is going to take time, but as always, we always make this point. I think all these teams get pumped up because they're on TV. Doesn't happen in high school. Hasn't happened over the years till we started bringing them to the games, except for the playoffs.
Well, and that's why you see a lot of those early fouls. You just see jitters coming out on the court, but a lot of coaches talk about this kind of simulates a playoff atmosphere during the season, which in a way prepares their team. Some teams respond well to it, others don't, but either way it prepares them.
5-2 McDevitt lead. Here come the Crusaders back the other way, the one bounce. Township controls.
It's amazing. McDevitt's up in this game, and the turnovers early on for McDevitt. Already they have 3 turnovers. Just very anxious out there on offense.
We get a little early perspective here from Todd McCall. Todd, any early thoughts?
I think Charlie said it very well when he said.
Check in with Todd. Out of that scramble, Joya Mazer. And a foul by Annie Demi.
Well, I think Charlie said it very well. Early on, McDevitt coming out with 3 turnovers, but since Jackie Corrigan started taking the ball to the hole, they settled down. And I think Susquehanna's just a little tight. Joya Mazer, a true freshman, coming in on the court, missed a layup, but nice follow by Demi. They're settling down now.
Yeah, Mazer shows her athleticism on the break there, Todd. A nice pass from Lena Williams. Coach Dennison's really proud of Lena. Proved her ball handling in the offseason. Oh, there's a steal by Turner Rush.
One extra step there in the pass as she tried to regain her composure there, went astray. And Jackie Ingram comes into the Susquehanna Township lineup. Both teams with, as we said, those early jitters. Both have 5 turnovers here in the first 5 minutes of the game.
Yeah, that's about a 30 turnover pace for the game. So they definitely need to settle down a little here.
And this again is the first game for both these teams. I know a lot of teams had tournaments Friday and Saturday. This is really the first full night of league play.
Yeah, how about that? We're on live TV for the entire region. 600,000 viewing audience to see us in our first game.
I should say last night was actually the first full night, but this is the first kind of full week of league play. We had a full slate of action last night. Lauren Purcell will inbound for the Crusaders. Corrigan hits again.
Wow, that was just inside the three-point line. Again, a Corrigan shooter usually is pretty accurate.
Oregon has 6 of the opening McDevitt 7 points. Last touch by McDevitt will stay Indians ball.
I was actually privileged to be a part of helping Johnny Corrigan along with Dewan Lee get recruited to the Naval Academy. They actually had a tryout or an open gym right in our gym at the facility, and we got to know the family at that point. What a basketball family, the Corrigans.
Colleen Druby went up and she got fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2. Well, only 6 more games left here. The last 2 games here at Tracy Hall will be in January, and we talked to Athletic Director Tommy Mealy. They've been great to work with here over the last couple of days here, and Tommy said we're going to plan something, much like they did at the football stadium in the back, to commemorate the end of this gymnasium. And who knows what the future holds for this building, but they'll leave with a lot of great memories and then head over to a brand new facility that I think we're all looking forward to working out of for football and basketball.
Well, Greg, and we have a treat between the games to look at some old footage of the McDevitt, some of the McDevitt teams, and so fans can look forward to seeing that in between games. I
pulled out some old Greg Mace archival footage out of our ABC 27 News archive of 1985. And a foul. Annie Hine making the call there.
Greg, I'm proud to say that was before my time.
Wow. Not a lot that was before your time.
I was a kid in the stands watching those games.
Hey, Greg, all that was doing was preparing Charlie for the boxing one here. And you know what? When you talk boxing one, it's one of those defenses that Charlie used to break. But hey, one of the good things I want to say, guys, I think as Corrigan settled down for McDevitt, one of the big keys is getting number 21, Tanner Turner-Rush, to settle and get into her game.
Yeah, she has a nice touch from 10-15. She also makes great passes. Look as the game progresses for Turner-Rush to start to play that point guard around the elbow area and possibly make some things easier for her teammates. But man, credit McDevitt coming out. They're the aggressor early on. They were, I believe, Coach Messenger was a little nervous putting the girls in this situation as a rebuilding, but he also saw the value in it. And here the Lady Crusaders early on, up 8-7.
Go to the line one more for Devin Jones. Looking to tie the game up here. Under 2 minutes left first quarter. Eight, under 2 minutes left. Opening frame.
Tell you what, that looked good. Even though Corrigan missed that one, she looks like she's in a nice shooting rhythm tonight. It's going to be important for Susquehanna to limit her opportunities.
Jack Messenger, new coach here at Bishop McDevitt, looking very dapper tonight, and he said, listen, our girls are impatient in a good way. We want to start winning on this program.
And Greg and Charlie, I want to just forget one of my keys. I said I thought the Crusaders need to keep it in 40. They are in no way, shape, or form trying to keep it in 40. They are pushing the ball, Charlie, and you were right, and it's working.
They are not intimidated, moving aggressively early to the hoop in the paint.
Well, Todd, I have to be honest. I get my keys to the game. I just get them from the coaches. So, so I have an advantage. I don't have to think about it too much. I just talk to the coaches, and whatever they tell me they're going to do, I believe them.
Well, it's fun for me to make an imaginary game plan, so I don't get a chance to do that very often. That was my imaginary game plan, so scratch it.
Shannon Bolton, a junior. Her team goes up 2. Ball goes out over the far end.
I'm not sure if there's enough seats in this building for the amount of fans that are coming through the gate right now. I mean, I'm looking above me here, Greg, and fans at home, and I don't see a seat, and I just see people continually flooding through the door. Who said putting a game live on TV steals from the gate? I think it's helped. I think it's helped the Crusaders here tonight in Township.
Lee ties the game up at 10. Nice move behind the back. Lauren Purcell.
Speaking of Shayla Lee and hitting that jump shot, nice lefty there. Julie Dennison's extremely proud of how hard she worked in the offseason. She got a lot quicker, more athletic, and it shows. She's a captain of this team this year.
Graves. Bolton was right there. Here comes McDevitt. Archie Corrigan inside, hit the bottom of the rim, fouled on the way up. Checking it's Shannon Bolton.
Gentlemen, I must say, if this is indicative of what the Keystone Girls is going to be all year, which I think it is, Charlie, I think you're exactly right. We are in for, the Mid-State is in for some of the best girls basketball they'll see all season. The intensity already in this first game, it looks like they played 4 or 5 games already.
Well, we have some good ones on the docket. We have the Trinity girls. We have the Palmyra girls who are absolutely loaded from top to bottom. They don't have a girl in the starting lineup under 5'9 and a half, 5'10. Then you got, oh wow, I mean, talk about Cumberland Valley girls. You got the Harrisburg girls, CD girls. There's just some really good girls basketball teams in the Harrisburg region this year.
Township away with a rebound. Williams got it. Under a minute left. First quarter. We're loose. Who's coming away out of that? And it'll be a jump. We'll see which way the possession arrow goes. Going to go to McDevitt.
Both coaches have to be happy with the hustle and the determination. Coach Todd, as a coach, how would you feel if you have kids diving on the floor for loose balls?
Well, I tell you what, that's wins ball games. You can tell it's being preached here at McDevitt, and I know Coach Dennison preaches that. Get on the floor, get dirty.
Jackie Corrigan's got 8.
Tell you what, Jackie Corrigan is in games like this, you have to have one player at least that comes and says, I'm not scared. Guys, I'm going to put you on my back early on to show you we belong here. And that's Jackie Corrigan tonight for McDevitt Lady Crusaders.
They could not get off a shot. An impressive first quarter for the Bishop McDevitt Crusaders. They lead 12-10. You're watching high school sports live on ABC 27.
Advanced Hoops is the place for kids like me. Charlie Fortney teaches shooting, dribbling, passing, defense, and all kinds of fun games. The coaches are really cool. My favorite coach is Lenny, because he gives out candy if we did good. By the way, this is my dad, Charlie Fortney.
If you thought November at Brenner Chrysler Jeep was big, you ain't seen nothing yet. The Big Finish 2012 is still going strong with the biggest deals yet. Find 0% financing up to 72 months. All 2012 vehicles priced at invoice. And big discounts. Up to $12,661 on the luxurious 2012 Chrysler 300C. Your biggest deal of 2012 is at the Big Finish 2012. Only at Brenner Chrysler Jeep. Bigger, better, Brenner.
For generations, Caterpillar has delivered innovative products that help customers build strong, profitable businesses. And for more than 60 years, Cleveland Brothers Equipment Company has been Pennsylvania's source for first-class Caterpillar equipment, service, parts, and rentals. With 26 locations across Pennsylvania, we've grown right alongside our customers, delivering on our commitment to provide a superior experience and maximum value. Cleveland Brothers Equipment Company, helping Pennsylvania prosper since 1948.
Greg Mace, Charlie Fortney, Todd McCall back with you. Tracy Hall at Bishop McDevitt High School. Well, both teams shooting okay from the field. Bishop McDevitt's 4 of 10. Susquehanna's 4 of 12. Both have committed 6 fouls here, both with 5 turnovers. But after the first 3 minutes, neither team turned the ball over.
Well, and a lot of these turnovers, like right there, that was caused by very aggressive defense by Lauren Purcell. Lauren Purcell, another player for the Crusaders that Coach Messenger likes. She makes a lot of things happen for her team, and you're going to see her step up big here as the game goes on for McDevitt.
Right back to Township.
There's the look of a coach that says, I wished I could play the game still, but I got to coach it.
Yeah, I think you have that look on your face a lot of times, too.
Yeah. When I coached and played.
Turnover for Township. In the paint, blocking the way up. McDevitt's doing, I think, a good job of going to the basket, being aggressive here.
Well, I'll tell you what, Colleen Druby, watch her as she goes to the basket. This is what she needs to do more of. I know she likes shooting outside, but this is her key ticket item if she's going to lead the McDevitt Lady Crusaders.
Didn't get the roll. And Township sends back into the lineup Devin Jones and Tanner Turner-Rush. Druby's got her second point. McDevitt's up 13-10. Williams working around the perimeter. Williams in the paint. Nice move. Lena Williams.
Here's a good example of her ball handling skills having improved in the offseason. She has a nice 15-foot jump shot. There she is finishing strong. Lena, nice player for Susquehanna. I had a funny situation, Greg, last night. Her dad was refereeing my little son Charlie's basketball game, and I looked at him and said, "Hey, when's Lena's next game?" And I didn't put two and two together, and he said, "Live on TV tomorrow night, Charlie." So we were laughing together in between the quarters.
And here we are. To the basket again, and a nice move again by Williams. She's out of the gates with 6. And Susquehanna Township and McDevitt will talk it over. Watch again our Snapple replay. Right in the paint. Takes it up with a right hand for 2. A reminder coming up following this game, we'll have the boys game. Bishop McDevitt and Susquehanna Township. And there's a look at the Ollie's student section.
A number of those guys have big arms on them, Greg.
Oh, wait, I think they are the
football team from McDevitt.
That's right, they are the district champions. We're going to meet them at halftime of the boys game. They're going to be part of our halftime shootout, our members' first halftime shootout. There's the Ollie's Bargain Outlet, good stuff, cheap student section. And Todd will be up there a little bit later, and we're going to see the basketball skill of some of these guys. They had a great run, a team that a lot of people didn't expect to even make it to the district finals. Won the district championship. And of course, the incredible football tradition continues here at Bishop McDevitt High School. And we'll also talk to Jeff Wechter, their coach, at halftime as well. 14-13, Susquehanna Township reeling it off here in the second quarter to take the lead. There's Corrigan.
I like the fact that she used her left hand, even though it didn't go in. Going in the middle, going left. You know, it's often overlooked when players play basketball the right way, and Jackie Corrigan playing basketball the right way right there.
Low post knocked out of bounds. Druby got a hand on it. There you see the part of the crowd. I mean, this place is packed. And it goes straight up. This is a great old gymnasium, and it goes straight up to the ceiling. And I'm turning around, and I don't see a whole lot of seats left. There you go. All the way up top. Maybe if you came now, well, maybe not, because there's a lot of people sitting in the stands, but stay with us here on ABC 27 for this great doubleheader. 14-13, Susquehanna Township. There's Archie, a little off balance. And we'll go back underneath.
Yeah, Michaela Archie has the ability to take it to the basket, penetrate. She's one of the McDevitt's seniors. She can make things happen and get it going when she wants to, for sure.
Well, a little bit of momentum now for Township. Didn't get the roll. Back underneath. Turner-Rush missed.
There's Lauren Purcell on the break. Now I see why Coach Messenger talked about her in the pregame, her ability to slash and create and make things happen. She shows it there in transition.
Been impressed with the way that McDevitt has gone to the hoop a whole lot. (14-14) now. And Purcell hits. She's got 3 of the 15. Good save underneath, and a nice play by Paulette Williams.
Paulette has the size to match up with the opposing post players. This is an important player for Julie Dennison's Lady Indians this year, to have that presence. 5'11", 6 foot, helps balance her team out. McDevitt has 8 turnovers now, so credit Susquehanna for some pressure of their own.
Turner Rush saving it, not for long. Boy, both these teams are very heady to the ball tonight. Archie faked it, but traveled. McDevitt coach, Jack Messenger. And it goes back to Susquehanna Township.
If you recall, Greg, last year, Coach Denniston for the Lady Indians had her debut and the girls in a big win, over the Lower Dolphin Lady Falcons over in Hummelstown. They were excited to not only be on TV for the first time, but to be able to get a big win. We saw Keisha Steelhook score her 1,000 points last year.
Turner Rush comes away with a basketball and a foul called against Jackie Corrigan.
There's Turner Rush a moment ago, showing all the things that she brings to the table. This is a tremendous athlete. She's a soccer player, has ability to play in college. She has been recruited into college soccer schools, also basketball schools as well. On the other end, defensively, she shook things up. And there she is again, making it happen for her teammates.
And to show how well Susquehanna Township is playing as a team, they've got 16 points, and Turner Rush is yet to score.
Yeah, but she's doing the little things. She's a steal, an assist. She had a couple good opportunities around the basket that will fall as she settles down and takes her time. Lady Indians continue to put the pressure on Coach Todd. You see them in that full court press. What do you see over there?
Well, I tell you what, it looks like they're matching up, 1-2-2. But really, that's what I thought in the beginning Coach Henderson was going to pull off. I think she saved her opportunity watching foul trouble. But that might be the definite second half start that you'll see out of that team, Susquehanna.
Yeah, trying to turn it up and try to make things happen in transition. She likes her chances in that atmosphere.
Bolton has 3, and we're tied at 16.
Bolton and Purcell have a similar demeanor out there, like the way they play. Both don't mind getting after it in transition, and these foul shots were huge for McDevitt.
So McDevitt's been to the line 15 times already tonight.
Well, they've cashed in on 9 of them and made 65, about 65%. That's not bad in high school basketball. I've seen worse.
Kicking it out, Archie. Not a quick ball movement here. So we'll go back down to the line. A lot of substitutions. Rachel Corrigan back into the lineup for McDevitt.
Hey guys, let me add right away, how important is free throws going to be?
Well, we'll find out here in just a minute. 17-16 McDevitt. And we'll take our TV timeout. 3:37 left in this second quarter of play, and you're watching high school basketball. High School Sports Live on ABC 27.
What's in a name? Everything. It's your own personal brand. It's who you are. Your word. At Members First, our name speaks volumes. It's our guarantee to our members that there is nothing more important to us than you, your family, your well-being.
When you walk into a Members First branch or office, we'll get to know you, and we'll greet you by name. Open an account today and take advantage of our low Visa balance transfer rate. At Members First, we put our members first.
Greg Mace, Charlie Fortney, and Todd McCall back with you here at Tracy Hall. And a reminder to like us on Facebook. It's listed under High School Sports Live, and you have to put the live in a quotation marks. But we've got pictures on there. We got the schedule and everything else. So like us on High School Sports, in quotes, live on Facebook. Hey, the Keystone State Summer Games coming up. Hershey, Harrisburg area, going to host them again this year, Charlie.
It's actually called the State Games of America.
Looking forward to that. Helping local families build, manage, and protect their portfolios. Pack Financial, one of our great sponsors this year on High School Sports Live. And we also, as always, welcome the Patriot News, powering PennLive.com. We'll be talking to those guys at halftime. Stay tuned for our United Concordia Dental halftime report here on ABC 27. 7 lead changes in this game.
I'll tell you what, Joya Mazer there, the freshman just traveling, number 11. Greg, Joya Mazer, this is her first high school basketball game. Or wait, did they? Yeah, okay. She is going to be a top player for Susquehanna this year. As she gets comfortable, look at this girl's athleticism. She's got good size. She's a solid 5'7", 5'8". She is a player that they don't have out there. She's a true 2-3 on the court. She's very athletic. She bounces out there defensively. Look for number 11 for the Lady Indians just to continue to improve as this season goes on. I think by the end of the year, she's going to be a big part of this offensive scheme.
Both teams now with 11 turnovers.
Well, at least they're even.
Yeah.
Coaches aren't happy with that, but at least both coaches aren't happy, right?
And Purcell missed, loose on the floor, will tie it up. And it goes back to McDevitt. Well, a lot of shuffling here by Julie Dennison. Bringing 4 players on, 4 players off. It's a deep lineup for this team.
Nice kick by Colleen Druby to Michaela Archie.
Nothing falls, another jump. Boy, they are aggressive under that basket, Todd.
I tell you what, Greg, I was just going to say it as you said it. You alluded to it already, but McDevitt just stays after the ball, and that is going to help them win games, I'm telling you.
Grabbing.
Yeah, McKenna Brzezinski showing her strength around the basket. I'll tell you what, it's just great to be a part of high school basketball. I almost feel like I'm wearing my orange colors tonight because I felt like I'm still in the fall. But it's winter.
It is. It's getting cold outside. It's almost Christmas. There's Archie. Rachel Corrigan. Good ball movement. Well, just as I say that, it goes right to the Susquehanna Township coach. She was a former player at Trinity High School. We're reminiscing about those days back with Harry DeFrank. Of course, we got Trinity girls coming up next week here on ABC 27. Taking on Mechanicsburg next week. Nice move, didn't fall for Turner Rush. Purcell missed, good rebound. Nothing fell out of that series.
Well, it wasn't for a lack of good opportunities. Nice.
There's Williams, and she has 8.
Well, I think Lena Williams has it down pat tonight. She's the player that everybody should be mimicking. She's getting high percentage shots, taking her time, using that bank board, and she's cashing in.
And I'm going to tell you something about Lena Williams. She's a great soccer player, just an all-around good athlete, good student. I had a pleasure to have her in class. But right now, I think she's the key to Susquehanna's team. I think Tanner Turner Rush will settle down. She's just missed 2 quick bunnies. You know, this is a different ball game. You hit those high percentage shots. But Lena Williams is the hot hand right now.
Turner Rush. Nice follow.
Well, Paulette Williams doing her job around the basket, cleaning up on the loose garbage bucket there.
And McDevitt will take a timeout. 1:42 left here in the second quarter, and Susquehanna Township has a 20-18 lead. And a look at the Susquehanna Township huddle. And again, coming up later tonight, we will have Susquehanna Township and Bishop McDevitt boys. You know, for a team that hasn't won a whole lot the last few years, and McDevitt struggled, I've been really impressed.
I'll tell you what, it does. I'm encouraged seeing them play. There's some talent on this team. They just, number 15, Michaela Ruth, just got put in the game. She's a 5'9", 5'10" freshman. You got Drewby's only a junior still. She's 6 foot, 6'1". Corrigan's a junior. You got Purcell, Ball. I mean, this team has talent, and the fruit of the hard work in the offseason is paying off for the Lady Crusaders. See, here's what Tanner Turner Rush does that can change the game. It's those intangibles. A steal, transition. Now she dishes it off for a nice 15-foot shot.
And Charlie, you made a good point. I think that's what she's going to be able to do at the next level. I think she's going to be able to push the ball. She handles it pretty well.
Drewby for 3.
Well, you know what? This Drewby's like a good old-fashioned gunslinger out there. She's not afraid to throw it up there. She may miss a few, but I'll tell you what, when they go in, that was a dagger.
Charlie, Greg, scratch another word. I said inexperienced McDevitt team. Tonight they're playing, I mean, they're doing some things that's completely surprised me. I tell you what, that's the great thing about years past. It's now the present. The Crusaders are here to play.
Devin Jones is a 5'6" junior.
Number 20, Sarah LeMaster, comes in the game. She's a sophomore. We saw her in the JV game. Coach Messenger having confidence in her. Sarah's kind of a good all-around player.
So we're tied at 21. Loose on the floor. McDevitt still controlling. Purcell went down, but a nice recovery. Got it right back. Good spin move. Still traffic. Baseline. Yeah, they're going to call it for traveling.
I'm impressed that Coach Messenger, I mean, you're looking at 2/3 of the court right now, or 2/5 of the court is the JV team out here playing. He has confidence in these girls off the bench. You got Drewby, Corrigan on the bench right now, and McDevitt's, this game's tied against the Lady Indians.
Under 30 seconds left. It's an old scoreboard. We will not count off the fractions of a second here. What do they want? A reach-in foul. No.
And those aren't good fouls right now. I know Coach Denniston for Lady Indians is not happy because you're in the double bonus at 10 fouls on both sides. You play solid defense there, Greg and Todd, and you ride out the half. Now they're putting McDevitt in a situation to make some shots here.
And I really think the patience at the other end, Susquehanna had an opportunity to get the last shot, and I think one of the things, this is what happens when you don't, and it gives, gives McDevitt everything in their court if they take the lead right here.
Now, on the other hand, gives Susquehanna a chance to come down and finish with the last shot and possibly go up. Well, Paulette had something to say about that. She got the rebound for the Lady Indians.
All right, we're going to hear from the coaches at halftime. Jack Messenger coming up here in just a minute.
I like his expressions. We're going to have to get this guy on camera more. It reminds me of like the Tarkanian for the UNLV. He used to bite the towel.
Yeah.
We should give Coach Messenger a towel to chew on over there. Think he'd go for that in the second half?
Well, we need to get a high school sports live towel so we can put them on people.
I'll tell you what, the crowd, Greg, we're not going to have a place to sit if we go to get something to eat at halftime because, boy, it's packed here.
Yeah, you're not moving. Don't even think about getting up, all right? Our United Concordia halftime report coming up. Todd will talk with the coaches. We'll talk with Patriot News' Andrew Sorgi. And McDevitt looks like they're going to get the last crack here at the basket.
Charlie, talk about momentum. This is an opportunity for a big momentum swing for McDevitt.
One shot. Archie for the lead. Appropriately, we are tied 21-21. 22-21, I should say, with Susquehanna Township on top. Let's go over to Todd McCall. Todd.
Thank you, gentlemen. I'm here with Coach Messinger. Coach, your team is really coming out playing hard. You mentioned the word inexperienced, but tonight I thought hustle-wise, they're getting after the ball.
That's one thing we control, is how hard we play, and that's what we've been emphasizing. New program, young kids, just play hard, good things happen.
One big point you might talk about at halftime on the second half.
Well, we can't have the letdowns. Well, we got to be a little more careful with the ball. We got to make some foul shots.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay.
Back to you guys.
All right, Todd, thank you. Coming up, we will talk with Patriot News writer Andrew Sorgi when we come back with our United Concordia halftime report. 22-21. It has been a very good game so far. Susquehanna Township on top as we continue live here on ABC 27.
Some of my favorite memories are set in the warm summer sun. These memories are so important to protect, just like my family. You can find that protection with the Capital Region Insurance Agency. Affordable protection and superior service from Erie Insurance. Auto, home, business, and life. Your Erie agent is waiting for you. Call the Capital Region Insurance Agency for a quote today. 717-731-1142.
It's here, whether you enjoy hunting or fishing, discovering history or cutting-edge technology.
It's here, from delicious chocolate to professional sports, wild roller coasters to endless shopping.
It's here, from fine dining to home-style cooking, exciting nightlife to small-town charm. Dauphin County has it all.
No surprise we were voted the 12th most livable region in the nation.
It's here. You should be here too.
United Concordia Dental has been insuring Central Pennsylvania for over 40 years. Whether you're looking for group, family, or individual coverage, United Concordia has the right plan to fit your specific needs. United Concordia also prides itself on its commitment to the community through its efforts to arrange free dental services for the underserved and its charitable contributions throughout the area. United Concordia not only takes care of your smile, we give you something to smile about.
These past few years have been tough on all of us. You worry about the economy, your job, your savings. You may even have given up on your dream of owning your own home. But don't give up just yet. We're PHFA, We help people realize their dreams of owning their own home with features like competitive interest rates, down payment and closing cost assistance, and even free home ownership counseling. PHFA can make your dream of home ownership finally come true. Find us on the web or call us to find out how.
I'm Brian Hudson, and we're PHFA. Welcome home.
We are back at Tracy Hall, Bishop McDevitt High School, for our United Concordia Dental halftime report. Susquehanna Township up 22-21. Greg Mace with Charlie Fortney. Andrew Sorgi from the Patriot News is joining us. Welcome, a Lower Dolphin graduate. Good to have you with us here. Give me some of your impressions of the first half.
Well, I thought it was pretty sloppy. I just looked pretty nervous. It was, turnover after turnover. And I think Susquehanna at this point is lucky that they're leading. I mean, they should take that into halftime and just, be happy they're on top. And if they play their game in the second half, I mean, they should be able to, broaden the lead a little bit.
Certainly, and I would agree with you. It's certainly interesting that here's McDevitt coming off a one-win season last year. It looks like Jack Messenger has them playing with a little bit more confidence, and they're coming out and hanging with a team that a lot of people figured would be blowing them out tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Susquehanna has proven that they're a top team in the Keystone year after year. They always have talent, but McDevitt looks pretty psyched up. I mean, they look like they're ready to play. Look like they're feeding off the home crowd. The student section's loud. That's as loud as you're going to get around here in girls basketball. So, I mean, that seems to definitely be helping them.
Yeah, I agree with Andrew. I said Susquehanna, I think that their destiny is in their own hands tonight. If Turner Rush gets it going, they just make a few of those shorter shots like Todd referred to earlier. They could make their life easier, but Coach Messenger makes a good point. Some missed free throws. And, hey, they have the home crowd here at McDevitt Crusaders. They seem to be playing to the Tracy Hall factor. So the way they played the first half, this could be anyone's ball game.
Andrew, size up a little bit Mid-Penn. I know it's a big picture right now, but what are some of your early impressions of Mid-Penn?
Well, Susquehanna was a really strong team last year. They lost a ton at graduation. I think Central Dauphin's going to be one of the better teams in the area. They always are. Cumberland Valley is always tough. Trinity shifting over to the Keystone really made that division a lot more interesting.
Yeah, more balanced.
Yeah, and you got Palmyra is always strong. Yep. And the Keystone's such a physical division. I mean, that's going to be a big shift for Trinity. I think Trinity and Central Dauphin and probably Palmyra are the top three teams.
Yeah, and Hershey's stronger this year. The Trojans with the Blackburn girls. That Emily Nolan putting up Livy Nolan. Yeah. There's so many Nolans out there. Yeah. A couple of them are swimming in the Olympic trials, but basically they're putting up big numbers for Hershey. So girls basketball is going to be exciting this year. There's a lot of talent. Harrisburg Lady Cougars.
Always.
State College girls beat CD last night. Who are they? I mean, they're good, So.
Andrew, real quick, what do you look for in the second half now?
I mean, like you said, if Turner Rush can get going, she looks a little nervous. I saw them a few times that she was really streaky. She'd struggle, but then she'd find her game, and then she could just explode for 5-6 buckets in a row. If they can get her going, I mean, I think it'll be tough for McDevitt to stick with them.
All right, very good. Andrew Sorgi, we'll look for your work in the PennLive.com and the Patriot News coming up. Thanks for being with us. We'll look forward to being with you the rest of the year.
All right, thanks for having me.
All right, very good. Coming up, we'll have more on our United Concordia halftime report. 22-21. Lady Indians on top of McDevitt. We'll be back.
HoffmanFord.com. Find exactly what you want in just minutes. Hundreds of new and used vehicles at your fingertips. All new and used inventory, updated daily. Shop 24/7, 365 days a year. HoffmanFord.com. Click on or come by. Hoffman Ford. Harrisburg's premium Ford dealer for 60 years.
Max Saver here at Carnes Foods, where you'll always find a ton of great deals from groceries to meat department.
There's no place like Carnes for the holidays, with fresh holiday turkeys, fruit baskets, holiday pies, cakes, and frozen extra jumbo shrimp for only $6.99 a pound. Plus, right now, Carnes has incredible savings like fresh whole bone-in chicken breast, $1 a pound. USDA choice whole T-bone shirtloins, just $4.88 a pound. And super lean chopped sirloin, only $2.99 a pound.
Carnes, over 3,000 items on sale every day in every store.
Hey folks, I've never met anyone who didn't love a bargain. At Ollie's Bargain Outlet, you'll find brand name merchandise at up to 70% off the fancy store prices. We scour the world to find closeouts, package changes, overruns, bargains on Mattel, Black & Decker, Ortho, Mohawk, Bissell, Random House, and more.
New bargains arrive daily, but when they're gone, they're gone. Visit ollies.us for a store near you. Ollie's.
Good stuff, cheap!
You don't think about physical therapy until you need it. When an injury occurs, think Select Physical Therapy. Select leads the way in providing patients with clinical expertise using the latest medical research and techniques. Our team provides physical and hand therapy, pre- and post-surgery, work injury rehabilitation, and much more. With several locations in the Harrisburg area, let Select return you to activity at home, work, or play. Select Physical Therapy. Recovery starts here.
Thank you, gentlemen. We're here with Coach Henderson of the Hannah team, the Tribe. You know, Coach, you're up 22-21. You talked about being your first game. I know you're probably talking to your team about settling down. What do you think in the second half?
Well, I'd like to see them settle down, make their little putbacks that they've been working on so hard in practice, and control the turnovers. I think we're turning the ball over more because we are so excited.
And, Coach, one of the things I've noticed, you're playing a lot of girls. You're going to the bench trying to wear them down. Hopefully, how effective you think your team can be in the second half that way?
Again, that's the game plan. We're trying to throw waves of Indians, 3 and 4 at a time, come in fresh, and hope that their bench isn't as in good a shape as our bench. All
right, Coach, thank you. Gentlemen, you heard it. She's moving a lot of girls in and out. They're up 22-21, and we're in for a great second half.
All right, Todd, thank you. Take a look at our halftime statistics. From the outside, McDevitt's hit 4 field goals, Susquehanna 9, free throws 10-4 in favor of McDevitt. Rebounds are 17-14 in favor of McDevitt.
Well, in a lot of ways, there's some consistency there, but it just shows both teams are playing hard. I know we don't have the turnover stats up there, but you know we ended the half with the turnover stats. You know it was 14 for McDevitt, and we had for Susquehanna we had 13. So 14-13, both teams. I think the team that cuts down on those turnovers in the second half may have the best chance of winning this half. Wow, I'm looking across there. What a nice shot of the Ollie's student section there. Got their T-shirts on.
Yeah, you see Todd's going to get him riled up here in a few minutes. We'll get him on as soon as we start play with the second half. 10 lead changes, 4 ties. First half so far belongs to Susquehanna Township, but only by a point. Glad you're with us tonight here on ABC 27, the first of our 27 live high school basketball games on ABC 27.2. We're on RTV all year long. And an early turnover for Susquehanna Township, a quick traveling violation. Both of these teams want to get off to quick starts. And we'll go the other way.
Jackie Corrigan is being face guarded. Boy, she sat out most of the second quarter and she can't catch a break. As soon as she gets in the game, she's being face guarded end to end.
A lot of turnovers. Two quick turnovers here in the third quarter. Shannon Bolton. Rachel Corrigan went in and out. And saving it, Colleen Druby. Trying to move it around, didn't work. It'll go back to Township.
Kind of started the second half the way we began the game. Very, very helter-skelter. We're talking about teams settling down, and it's not happening early on.
This is sort of a who wants the game, you've got it if you can take it now. Williams got the ball blocked by Druby. Purcell taking it right to the hoop. Follow, and Shannon Bolton was hit on the way up.
Tell you what, this Purcell is growing on me. And Bolton, the way they just transition up and down the court. a scrappy group of girls out here for the Crusaders.
All right, they're dressed. They're ready.
Oh my goodness, look at this.
That's good. I like that look. Now, you know when Todd goes into a student section, something magical happens. We'll find out momentarily. McDevitt regains possession. Down court to Corrigan. Follow, didn't go.
There's Tanner Rush with the rebound.
Tanner Turner Rush. Nobody scored through the opening minute 40 of this half until then. Jones has 5.
Now Jones is doing it on both ends of the floor. She's playing a face guard defense for Coach Deniston on Jackie Corrigan. Credit Susquehanna for not forgetting about what she did in the first quarter. 8 points. Did not forget about it.
Purcell kicking it right back out. Rachel Corrigan for 3.
That's a big basket to tie the game.
And an immediate turnover. They inbound the ball and a traveling violation immediately against Susquehanna Township, and McDevitt gets it back.
You know, coming up is going to be our Pack Financial play of the game. And as we talk about plays of the game, that three-pointer combined with that turnover may be in the hunt.
That one rolled in and out. 4 turnovers in this second half for Susquehanna Township. A reminder, you can log on to hsslivetv.com. It's our new website address. It's a little easier to remember this year. hsslivetv.com. And you can vote, order videos, all kinds of cool things here. We're going to check in with Todd McCall here our next break, I think. Wide open is Graves for 3.
Ooh. I'll tell you what, nice shot by Dahlia Graves, but man, what a pass by Tanner Turner Rush from the elbow, pretty much dissecting the defense and finding her teammates open, Todd.
All right, Todd McCall is over in the Ollie student section. Todd.
Well, I'm with the Ollie Ozone and the Crusaders, and I tell you what, right now, they want to put a challenge out, Greg, to anybody in the area. They say the Crusaders are going to have the best fan section this year. They're putting stuff out to Trinity, Mechanicsburg, and I tell you what, they're wild tonight, Greg.
Nice work, boys and girls. Quick turnover and an offensive foul won't go. Wow. Dahlia Graves made a nice steal and they called her for the offensive foul.
I'll tell you what, Todd McCall, we think you just woke up these students. They are going crazy on the stage over there.
Yeah, there's a you can't do that.
And what I want to tell everybody out there in the Mid-State is so many fans and so many kids are getting excited about high school sports live that there's challenges going out. Redland, Trinity, Mechanicsburg. It's going to be an exciting year in those stands.
27-24, Township's on top. And now Susquehanna Township wants a timeout. (27-24) is our score with 4:48 left. Jack Messenger's going to talk it over with his team. Well, we'll be checking in with the football players, a lot of them who are up on the stage right now with our members' first halftime shootout, which is always a lot of fun. And then we're going to give somebody a chance to win a Visa gift card, a $50 Visa gift card for a three-point shot.
Well, Greg, what's special about this halftime shootout coming up in the boys' game is that you got members of the football team who are going to be competing against one another. And then we'll select one of those players to have a shot at the Visa gift card.
27-24. McDevitt, 1 of 8 from the field, and that was a three-pointer. That in this half. Make it 1 of 9.
Charlie and Greg, this 1-3-1 that Coach Dennison and the Hannah Tribe has gone to is presenting a little bit of trouble for Bishop McDevitt. Early looks, different defenses in early games usually can make a difference, and I think it's helping her team right now settle down.
On credit McDevitt for some defense of their own. Just when you see Tanner Rush starting to get in a rhythm, got some defense there and just made it tough on her for the traveling call. Traveling doesn't always happen by itself. Sometimes the defense makes it happen by the pressure. Tell you what, just when you think Susquehanna is going to pull away, there's a big shot by 6'1" Colleen Drewby hitting from 18 feet.
She's got 7. Lead back to 1. It's played by Bolton. Ball's away. Who's got it? Comes right back to Township. And the short jumper. Turner Rush. It's her first 2. Back down the other end. That's Corrigan with 10.
Left hand, look at her firing her teammates up.
Can she hit them back to back? She does with a...
Look who just woke up, guys. I knew it was going to take her a nice little soft when we get back in the game. But you talked about Corrigan's left hand, and I was thinking the same thing you were thinking, Charlie. Coach's dream, left hand, left side.
They got a bunch of cracks. Will they get a 4th? They do. Will they get a 5th?
Oh, wow. I'll tell you what, give the Lady Indians an A for persistence, even though it doesn't start with an A. But I'll tell you, Joya Mazer, I mean, this is like a Moses Malone situation here. She just keeps getting her own rebound. And finally, Tanner Rush cashes in off of the rebound and the putback. Gets fouled.
And you know what's great about the Mazer family is they love basketball. Joya's been around it. Her mom teaches at Susquehanna. Her dad is just constantly out with her playing. And what she do, she keeps the ball alive and gives Turner Rush an opportunity. And that's a freshman we're talking.
Yeah, and Todd, don't you agree? She's going to grow up quickly this year. And I know Coach Dennison's bringing her along slow, but she's gonna rise pretty quickly with the talent level she has.
She's giving great minutes right now.
Lead is 4 for Township.
Good defense by Williams out top, teaming up with Jones.
32-28. And we'll take our media timeout with 2:51 left in the third. You're watching High School Sports Live on ABC 27.
For generations, Caterpillar has delivered innovative products that help customers build strong, profitable businesses. And for more than 60 years, Cleveland Brothers Equipment Company has been Pennsylvania's source for first-class Caterpillar equipment, service, parts, and rentals. With 26 locations across Pennsylvania, we've grown right alongside our customers, delivering on our commitment to provide a superior experience and maximum value. Cleveland Brothers Equipment Company, helping Pennsylvania prosper since 1948.
This new diet, half and half's awesome.
Best part's lemonade. Best part's of tea.
Lemonade! Tea! Lemonade! Tea! Lemonade! Tea! Lemonade! Tea! Lemonade!
So which half is your favorite?
And they're blended so perfectly, who cares? Tasty tea, tangy lemonade, 10 calories. Snapple diet, half and half. Made from the best stuff on earth.
Think about it. What could you do with $3,600? That's how much you'll save on a brand new 2013 Ford Escape this month only at Hoffman Ford, Harrisburg's premier Ford dealer. Yes, right now Hoffman is taking $3,600 off the redesigned Ford Escape with an athletic new look, plus hands-free power liftgate, My Ford Touch electronics interface, and more. Nobody gives you the selection, service, and Central PA's best Ford deals like Hoffman Ford. Online at hoffmanford.com.
We are back at Bishop McDevitt High School, one of the final games in the history of this building. Great basketball tradition. The girls won 4 consecutive district titles from 1981 through 1985. Now they are rebuilding, but they are hanging tough with a very tough Susquehanna Township team.
There's Turner Rush. Wow. It's an important possession for McDevitt here. You don't want to see this game if you're McDevitt get past a 2-bucket game and give Susquehanna confidence. Lady Indians trying to set it up, trying to be patient, put the pressure on McDevitt.
Tipped. Last touch by Todd McCall.
I wanted to take it and call the out-of-bounds play and step out 3 and hit one for him.
You former coaches always love to play.
Tell you what, I'd like to get a shot of the crowd behind us. I know we've got the student section, but there must be 1,000 people in this section of the bleachers alone.
I can't remember last time I've seen this this crowd, and I tell you, Charlie and Greg, you might remember a young man by the name of Andy Panko, who played at LVC.
Wow. Jones, Devin Jones coming up big for Lady Indians.
Andy Panko having a great run in Europe, and he's had made a terrific career out of playing over there, and he was one of the great names in the history of Bishop McDevitt High School.
Yeah, didn't he leave here at 6'2" and
yeah,
ended up 6'9" at Lebanon Valley?
Yes.
Wow.
An All-American at Lebanon Valley, did have some opportunities, had an opportunity with the Lakers.
Yep.
And you know, the guy went on and played fantastic in Europe.
Andy used to tell me great stories about Phil Jackson in the locker room. I mean, they were great stories about how, you know, Jackson would motivate his team, and he came away with that after a great experience for him, and he's made a great career over in Europe.
Wow.
Yes, and it counts.
Look at the transition push of Lauren Purcell, finding freshman Michaela Root, number 15, for the finish. This is a big play.
Yeah, watch this again. Little traffic, good ball movement. Got it up with the right hand.
Just when you thought McDevitt was going away, that's a three-point play no matter how you swing it.
Which cuts the lead to 3 as we begin to close out this third quarter. Boys action follows this one here on ABC 27. Same 2 schools. Backcourt pressure for McDevitt.
Shayla Lee with the ball. And again, Dwan Lee, who's a Big 15 twice at McDevitt. That's his daughter, who coaches Harrisburg High, Lady Cougars, in the stands watching this game, enjoying being a dad.
And how about her uncle, Freddie Lee? Great time, big Bishop McDevitt football player, went to spend some time at Florida State. I mean, that family is an athletic family. Another big name in the mid-state, Greg.
Yes, over the years, the Lees. Corrigan.
Oh my gosh, talk about big plays. Just when you thought 2 3-point plays in a row for the Lady Crusaders.
Tied up under a minute left. Crusaders with some momentum on the run. Archie.
Look at this rebound by the freshman. Tanner Rush saying no, no.
And that's a travel, good call. Annie Hine caught that one. Quick shuffling of the feet. There you see the crowd as we push into Jack Messenger.
Charlie, one of the things I want to say is, you know, I said the Crusaders were inexperienced. Talked to Coach Messenger and said, hey, your team doesn't look inexperienced. They're hustling. But one thing I want to add is the summer leagues. These kids are playing 20 games. Advanced hoops. The opportunities kids have today, yeah. I think it takes a freshman, sophomore and turns them into a player ready for the prime time. This is what's great about the mid-state.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Susquehanna Township basketball, tied at 34. Closing seconds, third quarter. Turner rush. A lot of hands back there. Good poise by McDevitt. Rebound, Williams. Time running out. One shot from three-quarter. Well, we're going to the fourth tie. 34-34, Township. McDevitt, you're watching High School Sports Live on ABC 27.
Advanced Hoops is the place for kids like me. Charlie Fortney teaches shooting, dribbling, passing, defense, and all kinds of fun games. The coaches are really cool. My favorite coach is Lenny, because he gives out candy if we did good. By the way, this is my dad, Charlie Fortney.
Greg Mays, Charlie Fortney, Todd McCall back at Tracy Hall, Bishop McDevitt High School, 34-34 is our score as we go to the fourth quarter. Coming up, our Carnes Food post-game show. We'll be talking to our player of the game and the winning coach. Reminder to like us on Facebook. It's High School Sports Live. Live is in quotation marks. We got all kinds of cool things on our Facebook page. And our Hoffman Ford player of the game also coming up. You can vote on our website, hsslive.com. And coming up tomorrow on ABC 27.2, Cedar Cliff, Middletown, John Repitz, George Hartwick will bring you the first of our 9 wrestling matches this year, also on ABC 27.2.
Charlie, little food for thought, fourth quarter, Greg. Foul advantage, it's advantage McDevitt. Hannah has to back off, but this tight quarter, foul shots is going to be crucial. Making your free throws.
Foul going back the other way. There's our third quarter stats.
Well, you're looking at a 9-8 advantage and rebounding Susquehanna over McDevitt. 8-6 turnover situation with Susquehanna having 8 turnovers.
Will they get another third shot? Boy, they got a lot of multiple shots on a couple possessions down this end and won't jump it up.
Susquehanna's size with Paulette Williams in there is really, along with Jackie Ingram, is really putting pressure on the front line of McDevitt.
You could have fooled me that this is their first game. The intensity inside, down on the buckets here. I tell you what, it's been a great game.
Jumper from the outside from Paulette Williams.
Big basket for Paulette Williams, senior leading her team. This young lady's going to play some small college basketball somewhere. She's come a long way.
She's got 8. Archie, nice dish.
That was a big play by Michaela, because right now you're looking at the McDevitt lineup on the court and you're like, okay, where are these points coming from? Corrigan's out, Druby's out, and they came from Michaela Archie's leadership at the point, senior leader, getting the ball to the freshman.
And Ruth has 5 with a 36. We're still tied.
Michaela Ruth's another one that we're going to see grow up as the season goes on. I think she's one of the most talented freshmen in the area as well this year, along with Joy Amazing.
Good scoop. Susquehanna Township getting multiple cracks at the basket, couldn't fall.
McDevitt doing a better job of settling down as well.
Nice steal. Williams, they'll get another follow.
The freshman, Michaela Ruth, with the rebound. Look at that, little curly kneel. Good hustle, good try.
Charlie, let me add something in what I see on the baseline here for Susquehanna. What is happening is on these pushes, Susquehanna's getting their bodies. If you take a look at their bodies, they're getting a little too far underneath the glass, and they're bouncing back out, and they can't use the angle.
Right.
They've gotten a bad angle inside.
Timeout, 36-36. Oh, again, we want to thank our friends at Pack Financial, helping local families build, manage, and protect their portfolios.
Well, in Pack Financial, Steve Morazzo is an alumni of McDevitt. son Steve Marazzo played on the McDevitt football team. We're going to see someone shoot at halftime with the Pac Financial jersey as well. But no, Steve and I wrestled as a kid together. I always thought he was 20 years older than me because he was so big. 6'4", stands pretty tall, but he's doing a good job serving the community in Lower Paxton Township.
So you wrestled too?
I wrestled as a second grader. Probably got pinned too many times.
You said, I want to play basketball.
I want to play basketball.
At some point, I'm going to, dig back in my archives and find a lot of Charlie Fortney footage.
No, please don't, please don't.
I got a lot of it. I just want you to know that. I know where it is.
You showed the tight shorts playing against Billy Owens last year. I didn't want.
I got more of that.
Here's Rush.
Well, if Township can get some of these shots to fall, they could be pulling away here. But McDevitt's been scrappy and forcing.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Rush did not set her feet there, Greg. Lady Indians coach Julie Denniston was coaching her. You got to come to the jump stop on the shot. And she said, yeah, coach, my bad.
Well, what was that? They got off a shot and they got the roll. Wow. Out of that, Corrigan gets her 8th, and it's a 2-point McDevitt lead.
Wow, McDevitt's just manufacturing points out of nowhere. Look at that scrapping. There's Purcell. Corrigan set that up. Oh.
That is a right term, manufacturing points, and they almost manufactured 3 right there.
That steal at half court and that play by Corrigan to get on the floor for that loose ball to set up that fast break signifies why McDevitt is leading this game right now. And that's to take nothing from the Lady Indians because they're playing hard as well.
So to the line goes McDevitt. Here comes Township. Nice steal. Purcell gonna kick it back. Corrigan.
Okay, McDevitt is gaining in some confidence. They're also setting it up. Man, this is a fun game to watch right now.
Didn't work. Archie got the rebound. Nice scrap inside. Paulette Williams.
Wow. I am a fan of Paulette Williams. This game it has me hooked. And rightfully so. Colleen Drewby getting ready to check in for the Lady Indians. Tanner, smart thing, pulling it out. There's Lena. Kicking it to Mazer for the shot.
Rounded out. They get another crack at it again and get the roll.
I'll tell you what, that rebound putback right there is a big play. That's a big play for the Lady Indians, and that may be, that may end up being one of the biggest plays of the game there at an important time for the Indians.
A couple of seconds rolled off the clock there. I think there was like 4:10 left. Well, is Todd McCall ready for us? Is he somewhere in the stands?
Hey guys,
Go ahead, Todd,
I wanted to give you the perspective from the Susquehanna side, and also I want you to look at the crowd all the way up. Charlie, you mentioned it. You cannot leave your seat in this building. There is nowhere to sit.
I'll tell you what, that is a full side, Todd. Todd, you look like you belong in that cheerleading squad, buddy. You got the same colors. You fit in well.
I'm pretty good at it, I think. You know, I tried it with the Harrisburg cheerleaders. I wanted to come to my favorite ladies, the Susquehanna girls.
Susquehanna Township has 10 offensive rebounds in this half.
Well, and I see the picture of Paulette Williams when I think of the 10 offensive rebounds. She's had some big baskets there for the Lady Indians there, all for rebounds. There's Tanner Rush with a big rebound of her own.
Looking to add to their 1-point lead. She went up and got fouled on the way up.
Well, they called that on the floor, rightfully so. Annie Heim was all over that. But Tanner Rush, a good rebound, push in transition, put pressure back on the Lady Crusaders.
And one of the nice things is, Charlie, the ball fake she used. She's used an excellent ball fake to freeze the defense, and they pretty much forced them to foul her. That's the kind of things you big 15 players do.
Nice play, Paulette Williams.
I'll tell you what, any one of these plays that you see Paulette Williams making over the last couple minutes, to me, has been keys to the game, because she is heading to be player of the game from my standpoint, guys. I don't know what you're thinking, because she's the player in this game for Susquehanna, if they go on to win this, that is the separating factor right now. That height, McDevitt cannot match up with that height.
We talked about the crowd. Jeff Morrow from the Patriot News, who's covering the game tonight, just tweeted that the capacity here at Tracy Hall is 1,100, and we're getting close to that, according to Tommy Mealy, the athletic director.
Charlie, Greg, I have Paulette Williams with 16 points tonight, and there's no doubt in my mind that what she's did here in the second half especially would be the player of the game. But then here's McDevitt creeping in with a young girl like Ruth at the foul line down 2.
Well, she's a nice young lady. Had the pleasure to coach her over the years, and we're going to be seeing her for 4 more years, Michaela Ruth and Joy Mazer.
42-41 Township, and turned it over, palmed the ball.
Ooh. That's a tough time for that call to be made.
Hey, Greg, let me play coach for a minute. This is one of the opportunities where I yell at my team, maybe put them in a 2-3, give a different defensive look to see if you can get a stop. But Hannah's going strong with that man-to-man defense.
We have a great angle on looking at the defenses here tonight. Our cameras are way up high, top of the gymnasium.
Actually, I changed that, Greg. During the 2-3 zone, they did give a different look. And you get a walk call. That's great coaching on Coach Denniston's part.
I'll tell you what, Julie Denniston probably does not get enough credit, Greg and Todd, for how good of a coach she really is. And she's really done a good job establishing Susquehanna's program. And you just definitely see it in the way she's coaching this game. She's pulling a lot of punches here that are really throwing McDevitt off.
And a lot of anxiousness as players start to go to the hoop. Another traveling call. 42-41, Township's on top. Under 3 left in regulation. Druby. Township ball, another travel.
You know what? Our turnover stat is 25 for each team, but it's 25 for each team. So, you know, Todd, no coach is happy, but when it just shows that the style of play tonight has been very aggressive. And it's both teams, you know, either
backcourt
first game.
And well, Charlie, I think you mentioned on pace for 30-40 turnovers, and I think you've been spot on tonight.
Well, I didn't want to be right about that one. No coach wants to see a team. These players are going to run a lot of sprints on tomorrow's practice based on those stats.
And we got a foul. 42-41. Visitors on top. What has been a very close ball game throughout.
Look for Tanner Rush to possibly get the ball here. She's usually that kid that they go to when they need a bucket.
Who touched it last? Yep, it is it's Susquehanna Township ball. Julie Dennis and Manny Hine were conversing there, both making the call going that way, but only Annie's count.
I thought it was a good call by Coach Dennison.
I'll tell you what, Coach Dennison has a good rapport with the officials.
Kicking it back out.
Nice
Williams.
Move. Oh, a no call on that one.
Corrigan got to keep it under control and got slapped on the way up, and it was a clean block.
I'll tell you what, give these officials credit. They are not bailing these kids out. They are making them earn it, and they're calling it consistently on both ends.
It's been an outstanding ref game tonight. It's kept it close. It's kept it where it needs to be. It's been absolutely, they've done a great job. Charlie, you're right.
I think the word you're looking for, Todd, is officiating.
Officiating. And efficient officiating.
Under 2 left. From the outside for 3. Graves didn't get it.
Tell you what, who are you guys thinking player of the game? I mean, it's going to come down to the wire.
And maybe who comes up with a clutch shot at the end. Corrigan couldn't get the roll.
Nice pass by Williams.
Demi. No foul. And reaching in.
Greg,
Corrigan.
One thing I want to just emphasize on baseline again, and this is for kids watching at home, is when you get yourself underneath the basket too far, you've got to be able to have the whereabouts to step back. And I think one of the things you can work on in practice is that step back. Yeah. Susquehanna might be up 10 right now if they make some of these bunnies.
Yeah, good point, Todd. This is not a good decision, the foul. Coach Deniston's not happy because McDevitt's in the bonus, and any foul is going to be foul shots. They're up 1. They don't need to foul. And here McDevitt has a chance now to tie it, and they do, and possibly go up 1 with 1:27.
42-42, Lauren Purcell has a chance to give the Crusaders the lead. A 1-point McDevitt lead. And it is a timeout. Well, we've got a lot more ahead on ABC 27.2 RTV throughout the season. Trinity at Mechanicsburg coming up this Thursday night. Next Thursday, December the 21st, 6:30 p.m.
We're giving away a car in that halftime.
Somebody's got to make a long shot.
No, 24-second game.
Oh, is that how we're going to do that?
It's the layup, the foul shot, the three-point shot, and half-court shot.
Oh.
It's been done before.
Okay.
And Brenner, compliments of Brenner Cadillac Nissan Jeep, will donate a free car valued at, I believe, $25,000.
And you don't get an extra. You get one. You got to do that all in 24 seconds.
Yeah, and it's very doable. We practiced, me and Ben in the gym a couple days ago. We got
professionals.
It's hard. I'll tell you, it's hard, but it can be done.
And Ben made it. Ben did,
after 3 tries.
And did you give him a car?
No. He's on payroll.
43-42. Crusaders by 1. They're on defense. Turner Rush.
Turner Rush looking for a chance to isolate, but Purcell's has great lateral defensive skills, not letting her go anywhere.
Looking for some help. And Susquehanna Township wisely calls timeout. Well, 1:02 left. 14 lead changes in this game. And we're thinking of a player of the game for us. You can certainly vote on hsslivetv.com. Love to hear your feedback and hope you can jump on the website.
Yeah, fans, actually fans can even, go to their mobile phones here at the game and vote. And I know they've been getting that PA announcement tonight, but it's kind of hard to tell. You want to pick the player of the game based on a winning team, and right now we don't know who's going to win. But I would say a Corrigan on the McDevitt side, or Purcell, and possibly you got Paulette Williams doing a great job rebound putbacks for McDevitt or Susquehanna.
So here we go with 1:02 left. They're cleaning up water. There's a rather significant bottle of water spilled, Todd.
At one point, I was going to dive on it and jump on it, wipe it up myself, because I want to get this game on. I want to see who can get this basket. But speaking of baskets, why not look inside to basically Paulette Williams and see what she can get for you inside, maybe draw a foul.
All right, we're doing a lot of work here on the court pretty quickly, and this is going to take a second. We don't have a big mop out there. Cedar Cliff coach Jim Rao is to our left. Jim's going to join us between games to talk about some of the history of Bishop McDevitt, because he was here in some of the great years when they won the boys district championships, 85 and 86, 88 and 89. They've won 2 district titles over the years, and Jim will give us some historical perspective as you look at the Ollie's Bargain Outlet student section. They've been getting into the game. Todd is back over there again. We're going to see if we can get him riled up here while we mop the floor up. Todd is going back in. Anytime the TV guy goes back into the crowd, Todd, what do you think over there?
Well, I'm standing here by the Crusaders in the ozone layer, and I'm also looking at a horse. And right now, you need a horse to go to. Who is your go-to horse in this game right now? Look at him.
That's well done.
Boy, and the boys' game hasn't even gotten started yet,
No.
Greg. Holy cow.
That'll be great. As we
Isn't
said
this-
earlier,
isn't this
this
great
place
for
packed.
the girls?
Yeah.
Isn't it great for the girls?
Yeah.
I mean, how many times the girls, the lady Indians or lady Crusaders, how many times have we got a chance to play in front of a capacity crowd? Let's not say more than 1,100 or the fire marshal showing up, but let's just say 1,100 even.
Well, one of the things we're doing here, of course, is putting together boys-girls doubleheaders. Usually that does not happen except for TV purposes because you're playing, you know, one team's playing home and one team's playing away. You're usually playing the same school, but not in the same gymnasium on the same night. And that's for television purposes, and we appreciate the two schools scheduling this up. And it certainly helped with the momentum in the crowd here tonight. 43-42, Township ball. They're down by 1, under a minute left. And we got a foul.
No, 5-second call
5 seconds,
out
sorry.
top.
Yep.
That's why you got me next to you, big guy.
Good work. Good work.
But I'll tell you what, this changes things because now look for Coach Messenger maybe to use one of his timeouts if they can't hold the ball and maybe put some pressure on the Indians. That's a kick.
Yep.
Good pressure by Lena Williams.
.41 seconds left now.
You know, it's going to be hard picking a pack financial play of the game when you got so many good plays, but
Well, they're not going to be anxious to put the ball up. What are they going to call here? Nope, goes right back to McDevitt.
Oh, I tell you what, guys, standing where I was, the
Todd.
ball was kicked by Corrigan and come across. And I tell you what, that is a tough call for Susquehanna right now. That should be going the other way.
let's see what happens. That's off McDevitt. That's Susquehanna ball.
Yeah, they do not have the benefit of replay, obviously.
Yeah, we should get that instituted. Like replay.
That would be interesting for at least the PIAA state championships, but you could do it for that. That's the only set of games that's consistently televised.
I would say, I'll tell you what, I would say this, my player of the game for McDevitt at this point would be Rachel Corrigan, because she has come on very explosively on defense. She's actually on the ground right now, and she came alive on offense to give them a spark in the second half.
She's
And
got a
if
late
Susquehanna would go on to win, I would say Paulette Williams was the difference maker in the second half. Todd, your thoughts?
Definitely. I think you said it so well. Corrigan, and then definitely Paulette Williams. Corrigan right now is suffering from an ankle cramp, and you can see it right away. She just got the cramp. You know, it's hot in this gymnasium right now. I can tell you, right, it is really hot. She cramped up, and they're going to really need her because they've got to get this ball in.
Yeah, her pressure along with Purcell and Jackie, I mean, it's been really tough. Tough on Susquehanna to find a shot. Susquehanna may need, if they do get the ball back, may need to just try to get it inside and get a foul around the basket. But it's been hard to get past the three-point line the last couple possessions for the Lady Indians.
So the Crusaders get a break off the inbounds, off the out of bounds. So then they'll foul right away. Reminder to stay with us.
That's a very smart decision to get the ball back right away, and it forces McDevitt and Lauren Purcell to have to hit 2 foul shots.
Boys game follows here on ABC 27.
So 1-point game.
She can make it a 2. Now it's a 2-point game. Purcell's got 6. Here comes Township. If that had gone, that would have been even bigger than the foul shot as Williams goes up.
Well, If you look at the clock, it took Lena Williams 6 seconds to get to the basket. That is tremendous. 6 seconds to get to the basket. She's willing her team to have an opportunity here. You know, if she can make both of these, or at least one, put the pressure, foul again, Susquehanna still has a good shot here.
That was an absolute, sorry Greg.
Good for her.
That was an absolute fantastic play. I knew they needed a quick push. She's the one to do it right now. She's showing me something as a sophomore, Greg, and Charlie, I wasn't expecting.
Look at that confidence by Lena Williams.
Tied up, under 30 left. Turner Rush with a steal. Who wants control? They're going to call it a foul.
Wow.
Not a jump, a foul.
Well, and it was a foul because she wrapped from behind. Rush makes a tremendous steal. Now it's going to be in the hands of the foul shooter, Bolton.
And let's make a point of learning, a teaching point, learning point, because this is what happens in the game. That shot, I was surprised she gave it up because somebody didn't fill the lane where she thought they would be. Once you break the plane in the foul line, lay it in.
Yep.
Shannon Bolton, her team has the lead.
Well, and Tanner Turner Rush is a tremendous soccer player. That game is played at a very fast pace, and it's hard. It's the beginning of the season to change your pace. Sometimes basketball, you got to stop and think about it a little bit more.
And it goes back to McDevitt. 15 seconds left. Crusaders ball in a 1-point advantage. They got time on their side now. Underneath and a foul.
Wow, and Jackie Corrigan is celebrating because of the confidence. I'll tell you what, if Jackie Corrigan can put away a foul shot, put this team away on foul line, this may be the player of the game, and this may be the play of the game, guys.
So 45-44, McDevitt. And now Turner Rush takes a seat, 5th foul.
You know, last year we had a broadcast when Cumberland Valley boys played against Carlisle, and we actually voted the team as the Huffman Ford player of the game. I think this game might be one of them that might qualify if McDevitt would go on to win here.
Well, should get another.
Well, the door's open for Susquehanna with 7 seconds.
Jackie Corrigan. This for a 2-point lead. Now Township with 7 seconds left. They fouled.
Well, they have 2 to give. A foul to give. That's actually smart because now you take 2 seconds off the clock. Now you got to go the same distance and only 5 seconds. It actually, they need to pass the ball. There's no way one player can do that unless they want to take a long shot.
So now they'll back off.
Well, they don't need to.
Yep.
They need to pick up full court and make them dribble the whole way up the court. And right now they're going to give Lena Williams. Oh, she's going to be smart here, not pick it up till she has to. Okay.
Loose on the floor, and that is it. Bishop McDevitt with a huge 46-44 victory over Susquehanna Township. Our player of the game, and we'll talk with Jack Messenger when we come back. You're watching High School Sports Live on ABC 27.
Advanced Hoops is the place for kids like me. Charlie Fortney teaches shooting, dribbling, passing, defense, and all kinds of fun games. The coaches are really cool. My favorite coach is Lenny, because he gives out candy if we did good. By the way, this is my dad, Charlie Fortney.
Ruff Tractor and Equipment is PA's full-line equipment dealer representing Case Construction along with other leading manufacturers. Ruff Tractor celebrates its 55th year in business, serving the total sales, rental parts, and service needs of its customers. Ruff Tractor paves the way for your project from start to finish, featuring the latest parts and equipment from Case Construction and more. Groff also offers 24/7 job site support. Groff Tractor is your #1 source for everything under construction.
Max Saver here at Carnes Foods, where you'll always find a ton of great deals from groceries to meat department.
There's no place like Carnes for the holidays with fresh holiday turkeys, fruit baskets, holiday pies, cakes, and frozen extra jumbo shrimp for only $6.99 a pound. Plus, right now, Carnes has incredible savings like fresh whole bone-in chicken breast, $1 a pound. USDA choice whole T-bone shirtloins, just $4.88 a pound. And super lean chopped sirloin, only $2.99 a pound.
Carnes, over 3,000 items on sale every day in every store.
What's in a name? Everything. It's your own personal brand. It's who you are. Your word. At Members First, our name speaks volumes. It's our guarantee to our members that there is nothing more important to us than you, your family, your well-being.
When you walk into a Members First branch or office, we'll get to know you, and we'll greet you by name. Open an account today and take advantage of our low Visa balance transfer rate. At Members First, we put our members first.
Our Carnes Food post-game show, sponsored by Carnes Food. We are back at Bishop McDevitt High School. Great win for the Bishop McDevitt girls. The boys to follow. Let's go over to the coach, Todd McCall.
Gentlemen, I'm with the Hoffman Ford player of the game, Jackie Corrigan. And Jackie, your team was, I heard things like inexperienced. I heard things like young. But tonight, you hit one when you needed it. You guys come away with a gutsy Keystone victory. What do you think? Done it?
Heart. I mean, we just got so much heart on this team. Like, we got chemistry, and I mean, we may be young, but it just takes heart. Like, that's all it takes.
There was so much excitement in the stands. You're playing in front of a full crowd, and tonight you didn't let them down. What do you say to your teammates when you go in that locker room?
We didn't. I mean, I don't know. It's just, everyone said we were going to lose, and we proved them wrong, and I couldn't be more proud of my team.
You talk about a young lady. You heard that, guys. Proud of her team. Hoffman Ford player of the game, number 24, Jackie Corrigan. And I know there's going to be great things from her in the Mid-State this year. They're going to need her in the Keystone. Coach Messinger, I mean, your team came away. You talked about, hey, we want to learn to win games. You even talked about maybe pulling an upset when you're not supposed to. What do you think tonight?
Well, we talked about just stay together. We can do this. And then girls like Jackie come through. Everybody stepped up. It's always about the last 2 minutes. And we talk about the players on the floor, got to be able to play in the last 2 minutes. We stayed together. We made all the right plays. We took the key foul at the end, take some time off. We make foul shots. They win the games. I just sit there.
Well, Coach, you had some great play, and I think Jackie would say the same. You had some great play out of your freshman team. Some of your freshman girls, some of your younger girls, they stepped up tonight and showed really that they had a lot of heart. Can you talk about their play?
Well, again, we're a team. We work hard together. We play hard together. We make each other better. You see Jackie, most improved player from the summertime. Make the big plays early, make the big plays late. And the freshmen, we don't even call them freshmen. You're a member of the team.
Well, you heard it. Thank you, Coach. And Jackie Corrigan, player, Hoffman Ford player of the game. Guys, I loved what I heard. Coach Messinger's team answered the call. Jackie Corrigan and crew answered the call, and expect some differences. They made a believer out of me tonight in the Keystone. They are ready for this Keystone division.
Todd, thank you. 46-44 is our final score. On our Carnes Food post-game show continues. We're going to talk with Jim Rao, Cedar Cliff coach, longtime coach here at McDevitt, when we come back. You're watching High School Sports Live on ABC 27.
For generations, Caterpillar has delivered innovative products that help customers build strong, profitable businesses. And for more than 60 years, Cleveland Brothers Equipment Company has been Pennsylvania's source for first-class Caterpillar equipment, service, parts, and rentals. With 26 locations across Pennsylvania, we've grown right alongside our customers, delivering on our commitment to provide a superior experience and maximum value. Cleveland Brothers Equipment Company, helping Pennsylvania prosper since 1948.
It's here, whether you enjoy hunting or fishing, discovering history or cutting-edge technology.
It's here, from delicious chocolate to professional sports, wild roller coasters to endless shopping.
It's here, from fine dining to home-style cooking, exciting nightlife to small-town charm. Dauphin County has it all.
No surprise we were voted the 12th most livable region in the nation.
It's here. You should be here too.
You don't think about physical therapy until you need it. When an injury occurs, think Select Physical Therapy. Select leads the way in providing patients with clinical expertise using the latest medical research and techniques. Our team provides physical and hand therapy, pre- and post-surgery, work injury rehabilitation, and much more. With several locations in the Harrisburg area, let Select return you to activity at home, work, or play. Select Physical Therapy. Recovery starts here.
United Concordia Dental has been insuring Central Pennsylvania for over 40 years. Whether you're looking for group, family, or individual coverage, United Concordia has the right plan to fit your specific needs. United Concordia also prides itself on its commitment to the community through its efforts to arrange free dental services for the underserved and its charitable contributions throughout the area. United Concordia not only takes care of your smile, we give you something to smile about.
Actually, just stay
Our
right
Carnes
there.
Food post-game show continues here on ABC 27. We get set for the boys' game. Bishop McDevitt against Susquehanna Township. Coach Al from Cedar Cliff is going to join us here in just a minute, give us some historical perspective because he coached here for many years. But Charlie, let's take a look at our Pac Financial play of the game.
Well, this play right here was important because it was a three-point play that got a series of three-point plays going where you thought McDevitt was done. It was 34-28. That right there made it 34-34. It taught McDevitt that they had a chance in this game at a time when they could have went away.
All right. Well, there's only 6 games left. Jim Rowell is with us, who is the current Cedar Cliff coach, who was a longtime coach here at Bishop McDevitt. You had a lot of great success here. What do you think? What are your emotions when you come in? I know you've been here a lot over the years. This is the end here.
Well, this has always been a great place to play, and the environment here tonight reminds me when I was here back in the 80s and 90s, a packed house. I know it's going to be a fun night of basketball.
I pulled some archive footage here. This is from 85, 86. I want you to take a look at the monitor. And I'm sure you said, listen, you remember everybody on these teams. We're going to take a look at some of this footage that I've actually pulled out of the ABC 27 archives last night. You won the district in 85 and 86. You remember this?
Yeah, that was Lance Whiteside and Sean Chase. This was my second year as the head coach here, and this was really a blue-collar type team that I had. Lance was a freshman into Joel France. We had Mark DeFilippo, Larry Laskanik as our guards, and Dave Lenardi, Craig Freeling came off the bench. Of course, looked like we're wearing hot pants back there in the mid-'80s as well.
It looked like you were playing Carlisle High School. There's been a lot of great tradition here, and I think, I even go back and I was talking about the girls' teams. There were some great girls' basketball rivalries with Trinity. Terry Mitchell played here. She's now the head coach at Marquette University. And I think because there's so much attention that has gone to football here over the last few years, some of the basketball tradition got lost, but I think it's great to remember the fact that you guys, you won 2 district titles here.
Yeah, I mean, it was great basketball back then. The Carlisle team that won 4 state titles in a row, Harrisburg teams, the competition was fierce. But I think they hired the right person in Jeff Hoke here. He's young, energetic, and I think has a great basketball mind. And with them going into the new school, I think, basketball is going to come right back and be right up there with the football.
All right, Jim, we look forward to having you on TV later this year. You're playing some team, the Redland Patriots, I think.
Yeah.
A little bit of a rivalry there. That's one of our best. Jim, thanks for coming on with us.
All right, thank you, guys.
All right, Jim Rowell, Cedar Cliff coach. When we return, our keys to the game as we get set for the boys' action as we continue. Here from Tracy Hall, historic Tracy Hall, the final games at Bishop McDevitt. You're watching High School Sports Live on ABC 27.
Advanced Hoops is the place for kids like me. Charlie Fortney teaches shooting, dribbling, passing, defense, and all kinds of fun games. The coaches are really cool. My favorite coach is Lenny, because he gives out candy if we did good. By the way, this is my dad, Charlie Fortney.
Borman & Babb Certified Public Accountants is a full-service accounting, tax, and consulting firm with over 17 years' experience serving the Central Pennsylvania region. From taxes to payroll, from corporate accounting to business consulting, let Borman & Babb help you achieve your financial success.
If you thought November at Brenner Chrysler Jeep was big, you ain't seen nothing yet. The Big Finish 2012 is still going strong with the biggest deals yet. Find 0% financing up to 72 months. All 2012 vehicles priced at invoice. And big discounts. Up to $12,661 on the luxurious 2012 Chrysler 300C. Your biggest deal of 2012 is at the Big Finish 2012. Only at Brenner Chrysler Jeep. Bigger, better, Brenner.
Pizza Hut's Big Dinner Box puts all your favorites in one epic box so you can build the perfect dinner. The best part, how you fill it is up to you. For a limited time, get 2 medium 1-topping pizzas, 5 breadsticks with marinara, and your choice of wings, Tuscany pasta, or 4 stuffed pizza rollers. All just $19.99. And right now, when you order the Big Dinner Box online, score a free 2-liter Pepsi. Only at your Pizza Hut. Make it great.